What is this on the map? Does that just say the room? Actually, can I walk a little further away so I can read the word? TV room. Don't even need to click on the door. Eddie's world is cold, devoid of love, devoid of care from anybody. Angela's world is full of searing pain. It's mine. Rotten. Dead. Okay, we still don't have an explanation for what this is supposed to be. This is the autosave symbol. The waffle. The Sudoku grid. The tic-tac-toe. One last save. It's just a mirror. 9 mirrors? Look at yourself. Yeah, I feel like, hey, James usually looks straight in front, right? But he's like looking to the side now. I can't usually see him. Where are you even going now, James?
James!
Oh, you're alive again?
Leave her alone! Leave us both the hell alone!
There's 2! Spears! It's punishment. Oh! God, I have to watch it happen again and again. Are you done with me?
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Even James realizes none of this is real.
I'm ready.
Oh God. I don't have time to... I don't have time to reload. It's just like the gallows thing. They're punishing the person who killed someone. Were they justified? Was I justified? Oh! I don't need you anymore. I think this guy is kind of like my guilty conscience. I've been trying to run away from what really happened, but deep down, I know what I did. But now that I've accepted that I did this, they can't and they won't hurt me anymore. They have nothing to hurt me with. Scarlet egg. Rust-colored egg. It's about the size of a fist. One of them was holding it. Kinda makes me think of the ripe apple and the rotten apple too. Man, I don't... What happened to the Maria? These guys have been chasing me, haunting me, but they never really kill me though. Or maybe I've been sort of fending them off a little bit and then they just leave. They hunt me, and they really toy with me too. They never actually kill me though. Maybe the end here was the closest to that happening. I guess because at the end of the day, who really holds the power is me. Everything comes from within myself. Just trying to get a good look here because we never get a good look at you. 2. It's like we're tormenting ourselves. It's not like... well, I think it's easy to see why it's a torment, because I think I do love my wife, but if I did kill her, then that absolutely would be a source of torment. I don't know. Because last time I did the ripe apple and then the other one just disappeared. Does this matter? It should matter because they're giving me a choice here. The rust would match the rest of the place. Whatever. Or is there another hole? Wait, there's 2. Okay, so maybe it didn't matter. Oh. No map.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look
Doesn't
at me.
sound like a happy marriage.
I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already.
She was upset.
I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Chronic disease is tough. It's frustrating. Most frustrating for the person in question. But did James help her by killing her? I don't know if euthanasia is allowed in America. Thinking about it in a really practical kind of way, but wow, there's more? Shape forces the mind. It's like the save symbol, red. Yeah, I was scared for a second going down there would do something because it felt like it was a choice between going up and going down is not a good thing. Wait, why are you giving me more? Was that not the end? Oh my god, okay, well let's reload. Even Pyramid Guy is gone. What else can there be? Who else? Or should I say, what else do I need to accept this? Like a prison. Well, we're going back up now. Up, 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 up. Oh my. Hospital bed. This could all be in my head.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
Really? You know.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now.
Stop it.
And
Talking
I
to
can't
himself.
just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be?
You're not Mary.
What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
Do we have to fight?
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Oh! Whoa. Upside down? It's like Mary on her bed. Oh! Shh. Whoa. Those butterflies. Whoa! Oh, those things are... Oh! Damn. First death. Couldn't heal in time. There's an element of... like, everything is very surreal. But you can't just say it's not all happening, I think, because the nature of Silent Hill as a town is that it makes these things real. At least partially. Anyway, let's deal with this first. I don't want to die again. First death, Maria! How could you do this to me? I thought you loved me. It's better to be more aggressive. It's like a person on a hospital bed, right? But like kind of mixed with the other thing we saw in the hospital before. Oh god, is it following me? It's like a bat. Oh! Oh god. Oh my god, what even is it?
James.
My flashlight quivers.
James. James. James.
Still trying to trick me all the way till the end. I want to trick myself.
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't. I just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here. Are you?
I'm back at my car, where I parked my car. Oh no, James! Oh, I think he just killed himself!
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. but you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't.
Terrible thing?
I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself and for others. Like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
I'm sorry, Mary. Oh. Wow, that is depressing. I don't even know what to say. Remember that box? The one chained up? We spent so long trying to break the chains, and inside the box was nothing. That's how I feel like right now. God. That letter? Like, you know, in the beginning, when James was reading it, it was like a short poem, but the actual letter is the one that we just heard, right? And so, I guess we probably already had the whole long letter to begin with, but as part of James sort of compartmentalizing and dissociating everything from himself, he somehow brainwashed himself into thinking that, oh yeah, the letter just said I should come to Silent Hill. And ignored everything about how Mary's dead and blah 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 and all the bad stuff. And as we got closer and closer to the truth, the letters on our supposed letter just disappeared straight up. It was a blank piece of paper. This is a really interestingly told story because you're never really sure what's real and what's not, even all the way up until credits rolling here. A little bit of both. Because you can see this entire tale as James coming to acceptance with the fact that he did something extremely horrible, killing his wife. But then that also doesn't mean that none of this was not happening in the real world, I think. This town has some magical properties that, like Eddie said, the town called them here. The town calls people who are bad people here? No, because Angela's not a bad person. She's suffered because of bad people. What kind of people does this town call over? Tortured people. To do what? To torture them more? To help them find salvation? No, it feels like to torture them more, to be honest. What really happened? Like, why did James do this, though? Clearly, I mean, the marriage was on the rocks for sure. Because the reality of loving someone is that it's not as simple as, oh, you like me, I like you, we'll be happy together forever. There's gonna be so many different stressors in your life and relationship. Finances, healthiness, other people, changes in your life, everything is a stressor. And frankly, a chronic illness is something that never goes away. And then the marriage wasn't doing so great. They got angry at each other. People are not perfect. Even if you love someone, you're still gonna say the wrong things accidentally, say things you don't mean, and all that. I struggle with this a little bit though, because James, as the person that we're playing the whole time, I think I do have sympathy for his situation. Because I can see that he does love his wife, and his wife loved him back, but there were also bad times and all that. But killing your wife in what, in like a fit of anger, I guess. Like, I have a bit of sympathy because we're playing as him and we saw his situation the whole time, but if I read something like this on the news, husband kills wife because he got angry at her, I struggle to think how much I would care for that kind of person. I wonder if James was doing it to help ease Mary's suffering, but then Mary's letter at the end straight up says that, oh, I can see that you hate me at times, so that doesn't seem to be it. If it was, this would be a different thing. This would be a loving husband trying to do his best to, you know, let his wife, respect his wife's wishes and all, but that doesn't sound like it was the case. Well, I think one thing is for certain that he did love her, even if he wasn't a perfect person. If he didn't, he wouldn't be so eaten up by guilt that he killed himself. Man, this is ultra depressing. Ending. In water. 1 of 8. Oh wow, I can see exactly where Signalis got its ending ideas from now too. This game is sort of playing Silent Hill 2 is recontextualizing Signalis for me a lot, for better or worse. Distance traveled 60 kilometers, geez. 20 hours, consumables 400. Number of times tried to open locked doors, almost 400. Check the map way too much. Okay. Not surprised my favorite weapon is the steel pipe. A little bit peeved I died right at the end there. But, hey, at least we got to see the death screen. So there's 8 endings then. I looked up the details on how to get the other endings, and it's got a system that's very, very similar to Signalis, which again, actually the other way around, in that our actions throughout the game have been cumulatively adding points towards certain types of endings. We can look at the list of stuff that affects that, but I'm gonna see if I can try to trigger some of the endings on my own here first. Let's see if this this choice of egg really makes a difference. I'll try... There's 2 doors. What if I just put down the scarlet egg? Oh, you can't go through unless if you put down both. Okay. And then I'll try Like that.
What do you want, James?
And then I'm just gonna run.
Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you dead?
I'm going. So you can just not finish listening and just prematurely end that. Oh. Hey.
Mary?
James. I've been waiting. It's been so long. Didn't you want to see me?
Yes. More than anything. You're all I ever wanted.
That's not true. Is it?
Mary?
You killed me, James.
Yes. I did. I just
outright says it.
couldn't bear to see you suffer.
Don't make excuses. I know how you saw me, how you felt. You really hated me. Didn't you?
It's true, I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was...
Oh, she was sick for
So
3 years,
tired.
maybe. It's not that she died 3 years ago.
I guess I understand. I know I was a burden. You wanted a long, happy life. Something I couldn't give. Can she?
Mary, please, if I could...
No, James. Those were the last precious moments I had. How could I ever forgive you?
Oh, we still have to fight. How could she forgive you, though? She's right.
James.
Oh! What? She's alive! Oh, we're at Heaven's Night!
What is this?
For Laura.
Is what you've been looking for.
Let's go.
How many times do they want to mess with me? Maria being dead, Maria being alive, Maria being dead. Now she's alive again.
Better do something about that cough.
Ooh, crap. That sounds really ominous. That's a really short ending. Maria ending. The choice of the egg and skipping Mary's dialogue made the difference here. Maria, I think, is a really, really interesting character because I have a lot of questions about her. Definitely one of the biggest factors contributing to my is this real or is this not kind of feeling, because if you think about it, the chances of us running into somebody who looks exactly like my wife and sounds exactly like her, pretty sure my wife didn't have a twin sister, so doesn't seem normal right off the bat. I joked about her being a succubus, but I do think that really was her role in the story. She is the reflection of the moon that leads the man astray. Not the real moon, just a reflection. She looks like Mary, but she's not like her in that she's not sick, she's not bedridden, she's fun and attractive. But the cough at the end and the many, many times we saw Maria die throughout, I think is James still not really like fully accepting everything that's happened here. Cause when she dies, I remember that Mary's dead all over again. We might be having fun now, but it's a constant reminder that this is all a fantasy and that eventually it will end and she will die again and again. That being said, the one thing I found really, really interesting about Maria is that one scene where, you know, we met up with her in the hospital again, the crappy, broken hospital. And according to James, she was quite invested in finding Laura. And then a little bit later, right before she died, when she's like, oh no, I don't want to go here, like something's wrong, I have a bad feeling about this. That part really, really humanized her for me. Like, oh, she's just a regular person that can be vulnerable too. Without that, I'm pretty sure the entire time I would have just thought Maria's a stupid succubus that's trying to trick James and that was it. But yeah, that part left a big impression. And probably was part of why I was so upset about seeing Maria die too. I still don't know if she's really real or not, but she's really interesting. Gonna try the rust egg again this time. But I'm also going to... as it turns out, you can keep healing even if you're not hurt. So I can just chug all the drinks I want. Okay, so the speech was the same. Same as the in water first ending. But this time I'm taking a lot of drugs.
James.
Oh, look at her face.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
It was agreed on.
You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Because love and hate aren't mutually exclusive.
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
kind of loopy. We came here because of a letter. We came here to find a letter. I'm surprised she's not immediately running away. Feels like the town is less foggy because we have some clarity around what's happening now.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me.
We're backtracking out of town.
I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Why would they put a graveyard as the entrance to a town? Definitely feels like there was meaning in that. We were crossing back over the threshold to the land of the living. The letter is the same. The letter is the same, but we're leaving this chapter of our life behind us now then. With Laura. What happens in Silent Hill stays in Silent Hill. Oh, the music is different, isn't it? The song is different. I think so, but we can skip to the end here. Leave ending. Yeah, so this one, I just chugged every single drink and syringe I collected all at once. And I chose the rust egg for the door. Number of healing items used. 146. These three endings that we've seen so far, especially this one, Leave and In Water, they're quite similar in the information we get, but the little differences in the delivery actually make a big difference, I think. Because in the bedside conversation here, James directly admits that, no, like, I did this not for your benefit, I did it for mine. I did it for selfish reasons. I hated you. Which is very different from Mary saying, no, you didn't do it for me, you did it because you hated me. Same information, but James admitting it to himself is much more indicative of him realizing like he's truly accepting that this is what happened. Leave and In Water feel like two sides of the same coin, but one is a James where it's slightly more optimistic, I guess. We're taking Laura and presumably leaving town, hopefully being able to move on. And then the other one is, oh no, I learned the truth, but I cannot accept this anyway. Tonally, just how depressing everything has been. Honestly, I might like In Water a little bit more, but for the purposes of everyone being alive, I mean, Leave is the nice one here. So those three endings are the ones that you can get on a first-time playthrough. For the remaining 5, it looks like we have to complete the game again on a New Game Plus, which is a bit difficult for me, so I think we'll just be looking at it on this website here. This is silenthillmemories.net. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested, but they have it all compiled in a really clean manner. And they have all the... they have the system here too. The point system that they use for determining which ending you'll get initially. You start out with points for each ending to begin with, Leave being the highest one, and then stuff like examining Mary's letter or her photo in your inventory or healing James excessively contributes to this ending and that ending, letting him stay in low health, killing a lot or not killing many enemies, stomping on enemies. I totally went out of my way to kill everybody, so I'm not really surprised I got the In Water ending, I guess. Even the coin at the end of the puzzle, man, woman, or snake. Examining Angela's knife. Yeah, attacking Pyramid Head or not in the first fight, which was apparently timed. It's faster if you attack him, but it'll still end even if you don't attack him. These things are very not transparent. Like, you're not really supposed to be, on a first playthrough, you're not really supposed to know it. It just... Because the endings, these actions correspond to a, overall outlook of James. So it's not really like, you know you want a good ending, so you do these things that you know will be good, that will lead to a good ending. Yeah, it's a pretty organic and natural way of getting an ending. I wonder why more games don't do it. It's kind of an annoying system to implement, I guess. Going in the wrong direction after meeting Maria. Not protecting Maria enough from enemies. So many different little things here. Responding to Maria's question about the dress at the motel's room. My god, there's like literally everything here. Check in on Maria in the hotel room 4 times. I only checked on her 1 time and then she was already gone by then. Yada yada yada. Reading the message above the jukebox at Neely's bar, seriously? Choosing the innocent person for the prison gallows puzzle? You have to though, right? You have to get past, to move on. Returning to Maria's room in the labyrinth after completing each area. Oh, I did that one. But maybe not to re-enter the room after her death. Choosing which apple. Like, the puzzle, the level proceeds the same way, but whichever apple you choose. This one, like, these ones they feel a little bit random at first playthrough because you don't really know what the rotten and the ripe apple represent. Now knowing, I guess rotten would be, Mary is ill, and ripe is that Maria is full of vitality and energetic and all that. Killing the weakened enemies that were in the very end before we fought the 2 pyramid heads. Choosing which door with which egg. Listening to the entire Mary's monologue. Yeah. So the fact that I was able to influence my ending just by the end here probably means that up until the point when we had the double pyramid head fight, my points were evenly distributed enough that I could still sway it at that point. Because if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not trying to go for a specific ending, chances are you'll do actions that contribute to different things, right? So yeah, I got a little bit lucky there, I think, that I was able to do all that. But basically, leave ending means James wants to survive. And James does not care too much about Maria. Makes sense? You focus more on Mary, look at her stuff, you heal yourself, you want to live, and you don't go out of your way to kill a lot of people. The in-water ending. James must act in a suicidal or reckless manner while keeping a strong attachment to Mary, which, yeah, I think that's a pretty good description of my playthrough. Suicidal in that I was hoarding my items a lot and I wasn't really using it, and I went out of my way to go into every single room to kill every single monster. And then I was trying to look at Mary's handwriting like 50 million times, trying to see if the G's and the Y's were looped. Obsession. Unwillingness to let go. Sounds about right to me. And then Maria, develop a bond with Maria instead of holding on to Mary's memory. The red apple, the red egg. Paying attention to her. Starting conversations with her, checking in on her all the time. Okay, so this is a new one here. Stillness? Wait, hold on. Rebirth? Rebirth or Stillness? Oh, I think they have the videos messed up here. Let's see. Let's read Rebirth. So for the Rebirth ending, in New Game Plus, you gotta collect 4 ceremonial items needed for the Crimson Ceremony. Because in New Game Plus, new items spawn. You gotta go to the grave in the graveyard. There's like a little book here. White Chrism. Baldwin Mansion. This is the place that Maria didn't want to go to. There's something new there. Obsidian Goblet. At the Historical Society. Goblet in the wall. Behind a painting. These are so well hidden. And then this one, a book. A book where? In Lakeview Hotel. Once all 4 items have been collected, complete the game normally by defeating the final boss and you'll get this ending.
James. What's wrong? Aren't you happy to see me?
I'm sorry. I know what you are, Maria.
Oh god.
What does it even matter? I am here for you.
You're not her.
She's gone, and she's not coming back.
You're wrong. There's a way. I can still bring her back.
I collected items for a ceremony.
No, that's not true.
But before I do, I need to kill that part of me that still clings to you.
Who the hell do you think you are? You don't get a say in this. Not anymore. Like it or not, I am here now. And I won't let it end like this.
So you still have to fight her. But what happens after this? Oh, there's more.
James.
And Maria's not even like Maria morphed into looking like Mary. It's not that she dyed her hair, put on different clothes. Maybe it's part of the magical doing of this town.
Mary. You look so peaceful.
Oh my god.
Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on.
Is that... Does he have her
This
body
town.
there?
Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death.
Oh.
Mary.
But then we don't get to see the outcome of that. I see. I think one of the endings of Signalis was very, very similar. This represents an obsession that goes beyond like normal obsession. He went through the whole journey again just to be able to find these very hidden items to be able to bring back Mary. Grave truths lost to the mind shall flow white into a void chalice, so the rite of Ted shall commence. Rite of Ted. Well, we try to do it. I don't know if it means it succeeded. Dog ending is one of the 2 joke endings also featured in the original game. In New Game Plus, find 2 parts of a particularly shaped key, broken key part. In the pet center. There was a pet center? It's not even open, it's barely open, right? Again, this is like very, very well hidden. And then you can combine it to make the dog key, which you can use it on the observation room door. Oh, the one next to Mary. This will immediately give you the ending. Okay. What's this all about? It was all because of a dog.
Fuck ass shit.
Oh, shiz.
To nie może być prawda.
Wait, is he supposed to be not be speaking English? Oh. Nobody can resist a dog. What? Is that it? Oh, that's it, that's it. Hey, they said there's a credits song, but I don't hear it. Oh. Yeah, nobody can resist a doggy. This is, you went through all this way just to go to Mary's room, and then you get distracted by the dog next door. Typical. UFO Ending, one of the 2 joke endings. Yeah, all of this basically involves finding some very, very esoteric item somewhere. This time a blue gem in one of the storefronts, the jeweler storefronts. And you have to use it in 4 specific locations, which is hinted at with a spacey sound. Okay, just go to the place and examine the... Oh, like there's a little symbol here. Wow, this is so... I feel like this is nearly impossible to figure out yourself without a guide. How did people even originally figure this out to begin with? Yeah, you just gotta use this gem, I guess. Ew. Oh, it's actually the aliens. Oh god! You've summoned them! James! They're coming to get you. The end. Oh, that's the original. Oh, James, what? What is this? You're me? Oh, that's the original James, right? The original character model. Space James, I'm the real you. No, it can't be. It's true. You've been a clone this whole time. But now it's time to come home, says Space James. No! Ah! James is brought by aliens back to space. Finally, all is as it should be. Finally, we can be together. Mary. Finn. Wow, that was very enlightening. Almost made me forget that this is an incredibly depressing game for a little bit. Okay, now for the new endings. Bliss Ending. In New Game Plus, you gotta collect a bottle of certain liquid and drink it in room 312. And to get the liquid, you gotta go to Pete's Bolorama. There's a save that becomes available during New Game Plus. The code is 1887. What? How the hell did people figure all this crap out? There's a small chest in the gazebo of the Brookhaven Hospital garden. White Claudia. Combine the small chest with a rusted key and you'll get it. And you can drink it in Mary's room 312. And then play the videotape and you'll get the ending. The sound's crackling. Bliss. What kind of a drink was White Cloudy anyway? Like alcoholic drink? Making me forget everything?
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place.
At some
I
point,
can see why.
Mary moved from the hospital to this hotel.
It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
Yeah, and then James never visited, so that's why in the letter Mary was saying, I'm waiting for you in our special place, Silent Hill. Oh?
I promise.
Oh.
Come on, we need to finish packing. James, honey, did something happen?
Oh, no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh. Oh, the drink, I guess, made him wait, why is the edge of the screen all messed up? Is that like a graphical artifact? I guess so. Wow, we even talked about how a videotape is a factual record that is the truth, but no. He's deluding himself so hard that even the videotape is just completely normal stuff for him. And no mention of what really happened. That's depressing. Damn. Okay. Then the last one is the Stillness Ending. Where was that? You have to complete the game in the in-water ending, as this ending is sort of its expansion. In New Game Plus, you gotta get the Key of Sorrow and learn a 3-digit code to unlock a safe in the Otherworld Hotel. The code is spread across 3 notes found throughout the game, but reading them is not necessary. Key of Sorrow in some random car? In the manager's office in the Otherworld Hotel. Otherworld is the name of the rusted places, it looks like. There's a locked safe in the manager's room. If you finish the game with a postcard, defeat the final boss, you get this ending. This starts the same as in water and leave.
James.
I tried. I really did, but I can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I know.
Oh.
What's wrong, honey?
Oh.
I miss you so much.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Will you wait for me?
James. I've always been waiting for you.
Ooh, what kind of waiting, though? Oh, he's in so much pain. Keeps looking at the letter. It's a little bit different from the in-water one, isn't it? Hold on. Did you hear the sound of a door opening? Right here. Yeah, that part felt longer than the in-water one where he probably just drove the car into the lake. But this one, there was a clear door opening sound. Oh, I'm not really sure I know what that means. Like he just drove the car into the lake, but he decided to not kill himself. In this one, we got to see like we missed Mary so badly that she's like physically manifesting here, I guess. Dude, the facial mocap and stuff is so good. And James's actor as well, oh my god, like I feel like crying looking at this.
I miss you so much.
Oh my god, jeez, man. So that's all 8 endings. Some of them were joke endings, some of them felt like premature offshoots of the main endings. Honestly, I feel like that last one left quite an impression because like, oh my god, just looking at James being in so much pain, even more so than the in-water one. Wow, that one might be my favorite, actually. Well, favorite in like a, I appreciate this piece of art kind of way, not in a, wow, I really enjoy seeing people die and be miserable kind of way. You know what I mean. That's kind of how I feel about the whole game though, like I really, really appreciated it, and I'm really glad this remake is a thing because without it, I probably would have not experienced this story for a long time. Like, you know, when you run a channel and stuff and your time is, everything's competing for your time, I gotta have a reason to play something over something else, and you know, a game having a remake coming out is that reason, and yeah, I'm just really glad I got to experience this. I'm just thinking about all the horror games I've played. Like I said in the beginning, I don't really enjoy playing horror games, but this is one that I can easily say I did enjoy from like an artistic point of view. I really enjoy that surrealist type of storytelling, which is not a surprise because I love Signalis as well, and Signalis wears its Silent Hill inspirations on its sleeves, and these two are kind of similar in a lot of ways. It's a story that lets you think about a lot of things, and I really love it. I also really appreciated that this, even though it's a horror game, it didn't really rely on jump scares at all to scare you, because man, a lot of the things that went on in this story were just so much scarier. Part of why I don't like horror is because I don't really think there's any point in like, ooh, like a big scary monster appears on my screen. Like, I just don't really enjoy that, but this gave me plenty to be scared about, even without that. And it was fantastic. I love it. I think this means I gotta start paying attention to the Silent Hill franchise a bit more. I don't know about the pre-existing games, like are they gonna make more remakes of it? Oh, I know that they have 2 more games coming out soon, right? They have the one that's being made by No Code, the people who made Stories Untold and Observation, and then they have Silent Hill F, which is the one with a weird trypophobic trailer, the really disgusting one, that's written by Ryukishi07, who is the author of Higurashi When They Cry. Yeah, I think I'll start paying attention to Silent Hill more, although I understand that 2 is like the most famous cult classic one, so I'm not sure how the quality of the other pre-existing games stack up against it, but either way, I came into this expecting to have a game to play for Halloween, but came out of it feeling like I experienced something that doesn't come by very often. If I had to nitpick, I mean, there were the little performance issues, not experience affecting, I would say, but one thing that kept annoying me, that I hope wasn't annoying you too much, was how in the cutscenes, I don't know why it's like that, but the very last frame of every keyframe had the model spazzing out all the time, and I noticed that every single time it happened. I try to cut it out from the videos whenever I noticed it, but I really hope they can fix little things like that to really smooth out the experience a bit more. But that's honestly like mega nitpick level, so yeah. I'm leaving feeling like a changed person. Enjoyed this. This was an experience. And I hope you enjoyed watching this as well. This was Welonz with Silent Hill 2 Remake. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, which I just said already. And I will see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!